But with that being said, let's move on to the biggest overhyped fight of the millennium, even though the millennium's like 17 years old. That being Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. And also for detail, this is a boxing match, not an MMA match. I'm just gonna say this. I hope Conor McGregor beats the crap out of Floyd Mayweather. That woman-beating SOB.
Oh, there we go. People forgot about that, didn't they?
No, I've always hated Mayweather. First of all, he's illiterate, which is inexcusable. You live in America and you make $50 million off of one fight and you haven't hired a freaking tutor. I'm sorry. Unexcusable, first of all. Second off, he has no respect for anybody. Third off, he's just a piece of crap.
There you go.
Like a giant pile of crap. I found better piles of crap out in a cornfield.
Hold up, Josh. Hold up. Before, I want to be very clear. I understand that I'm half Hispanic, half white. So I don't want people coming at me for being like, I had some people being like, oh, you're just saying this because he's African American. No, that has nothing to do with that. I am not that kind of person. Okay, no. And I know you guys know that. But the thing is this dude has been notorious for beating women. I don't give a rat's behind how good he is a fighter. This man has beaten women. He has a track record of it. I don't care how much Stephen A. Smith wants to talk about him as the best fighter ever or best boxer ever. He is so people don't recognize this man has beaten women, and people want to like come at me for being like, "Oh, you triggered SJW." You know what? I don't care as long as I know what actually happened. You know, I'm not ignorant.
It's socially unacceptable. Completely agree. That's the number one reason why. Honestly, if you're a fan of his, it's just kind of go back and recheck your character. And I hope I don't offend anybody because you might try to argue he's a great fighter, but I can't overlook that. Just how weak of a person do you have to be? Like how weak of a person do you have to be?
Connor, you better beat the living crap out of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, listen. Honestly, I think Floyd's gonna win only because it's boxing. If this was MMA, oh my God, forget it.
No. Do you see what's going on here? Conor is coming up looking jacked over a little boy. What Mayweather looks like right now. People are saying that he won't be able to touch Mayweather. But I'm sorry, he's going to suffocate him. He's going to run after him. This dude is in the MMA. He's going to get in his head. And this is the thing about the whole Mayweather thing. You guys hit the nail on the head there. That was fantastic. I don't even need to say a word about what you guys just said. Have you guys seen the day-to-day thing that they're doing right now? They're on day 4 in London. There's been a lot of stuff said. A lot of it's fake. A lot of it's just for show.
A lot of it's hype.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, remember
there were racial slurs. There were
they were taking
homosexual slurs.
They were taking jabs. Yeah.
So listen,
I don't condone. I don't accept the whole racial slur stuff. You know, but this is I want to be perfectly clear, and I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement with this. Look, I know it's all hype. For all we know, Floyd might be talking all that crap, and he might get beat up. Same thing with Conor. The same might happen to him. Like, look what happened with Ronda Rousey. And remember when she was talking all that crap and being like, "Oh, I'm coming back," and she got knocked out. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
that's the thing.
I mean, all props for her, but you know, she's had a heck of a career. But
and going into this real quick, because I trained in MMA. I did it. I did 10 years of wrestling. I've done the work, and I know that if Conor McGregor in the MMA world, he's not just a good striker. He's exceptional. Yeah. He honestly, people are like, oh, he's an MMA fighter. But he's not like a Matt Hughes, who Matt Hughes had decent hands, but he was a grappler. Yeah. He's not like one of those guys. He is a phenomenal striker. Yeah. Phenomenal striker. He
slept Aldo in 13 seconds.
One of his punches, and especially his last 2 fights have been against Nate Diaz, so I feel like people are forgetting how good he is in his weight class. Because remember, they fought at a catch weight. Mm-hmm. They fought at a catch weight because Diaz is way bigger and heavier than McGregor. Yep. McGregor was still able to use his power and actually make an effect. Yep, so exactly. I think this is going to be an actual really good fight.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited to watch it.
All I'm going to say is, and this is going to translate later into the next segment after we talk. We're going to translate but before we do, all I'm gonna say is, for fans of Floyd Mayweather, like Stephen A. Smith talking about, oh, he's gonna do all this, like, how dare you? How dare you? Just like talk about Floyd Mayweather that way. You got to keep in mind the dude has a past, like Josh brought up. He is illiterate. Not only that, he has beaten women in the past. So if you're a fan of him, okay, go ahead. Like, you have the right to be a fan of him. I'm not saying you don't have that right. All you got to do is just make sure you know who you're trying to, you're trying to rep.